Yuli Hannes, good afternoon, Ninja here. So beautiful outside today. What a good day. Only 13 degrees Celsius. Not hot, sunny, dry. Great day for laundry. Yeah, it's getting there. Not completely cold, but nice, comfortable. This guy has redone his concrete driveway. How is it there in the country of endless summer? I had to get out my winter coat in the morning because it's probably too cold for my other coat. Cold and humid, oh my gosh. That's the only thing I don't miss from the summer. Hot and humid. Oh, yeah. You must be so used to that. My bunny started chewing my charging cables. Now you have discovered the secret of having a bunny. I've seen bunnies, they usually go for the electrical cords, and fingers crossed they don't electrocute themselves. And sometimes they also take a bite at the network cables. Of course, that kills the internet. Yeah, bunnies will chew anything, I think. They need to be on the leash, maybe. Oh, look at these citruses. So many. Fruits, just like mangoes. But here are citruses. They got some wood toys there on their way, hopefully. Nice. Nice. Yeah, who knows, They always like to chew on the most dangerous parts. Iraya something. Welcome. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Kyou no tenki wa ii desu ne. Beautiful autumn. That looks nice. We should borrow one from them. That will be stealing, I think. But sometimes, they grow on public land. I might be tempted. If I had the land, I would be growing only fruit trees on it. It seems like, persimmons and these citrus fruits are easy growing. Actually, I have one in my little, not Japanese, in my little balcony garden. There's some citrus growing, but it's now almost as tall as me. But it's in a pot. I wonder if I should cut it at the top so it stops growing, because it's going to be a big tree soon. Konnichiwa. Chiasan? Chiasan. Konnichiwa. Tokyo e yokoso. Utsukushi koyo achikochi. Beautiful. And not hot. Tangerine is the best. You know, in Japan there are so many kinds of citrus fruits. I think it's gonna be more than 30 or more. I've never seen, such some of them when I go to the supermarket. Konnichiwa. Thumbs up, smiley face, sun, Japan, flags and thumbs up, yes. Look at this. Sometimes on Mount Fuji you can get a sky like this. Oh, the sun has disappeared behind the cloud. Now it's darker. I think we're approaching the late autumn, and probably by December, start of December, it's going to be cool enough for the leaves to completely fall. Nihon sunny. Nihon Taiyo. Oh yes. Beautiful sunny Japan today. Kore wa emoji-go. A few days I came here, I could hear from the university a band of some sort, but they were using those huge drums, like a marching band drums. And I thought there's some concrete is being demolished somewhere because there was such a rubble. I'm excited. Oh yes, Christmas. I am already starting to buy the ingredients. So it's gonna be good. I've ordered some online. I have to go to the store to buy the rest. I have made a spreadsheet in Google Sheets, which I have written the ingredients in it, and the spreadsheet is consolidating. It makes a shopping list by consolidating different kinds of things that I need, and it gives me one big shopping list where I can type how much I bought something. Like, if I need 6 jars of sauerkraut, I can say today I buy 2. So I put 2, and then it tells me you still need 4. And then I made also like a check mark in case I want to override it, and it's really good because it's this shopping became so complicated. By the time I do shopping over 1 month, I forget what I buy, right? So I need to write it down exactly, and I don't want to over shop because it's expensive. I think we have a helicopter landing somewhere over there. Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a simulation of a helicopter, another one for Christmas. I've also got joystick extension and control mounts for my desk. I'm gonna be flying. Lunchtime. Ninja Master of Excel spreadsheet. No. I just did it for fun because every year, it just drives me crazy. So this way I can do it without, getting stressed. And then I also want to rewrite my recipes because every year I do adjustments. I want to, make them so I can have some kind of a volume And maybe when I have completely numerized them, I will be able to say, I want to have this many liters of this. And then, boom, it will recalculate me the ingredients. But since every year I'm doing it, standard way, the volumes are almost the same. So maybe I don't need to worry so much. I just love it. And then comes the cooking. I cook one thing per day. I just spread it out, and it's like, less stressful. I remember when I cooked everything in one day and I was so exhausted. But now it's all about, precision and accuracy and time saving. These calculations will save me time in, instructions, what to do first to save time. I don't want to be like, oh, I have to go to the store right now and buy this. And I go to the store, oh, it's not there, oh no. Avoid that kind of stuff. Usual Christmas. But I want to, I wonder, you have your empanadas, right? Sumimasen. No, wait, you don't have empanadas. Do you have empanadas? What do you eat something made of corn? It's something else, right? So many people here with kids. Beautiful tree over there. We have halakas. They are tamales, kind of. Oh, that's gonna be so real to eat that. I've never had Christmas with those. So nice. Are you going to your family and have a nice Christmas vigil? Yeah. I live on my food for another month. I cook it so well, it doesn't spoil easily. I remember when my mom was preparing these dishes, we were eating them really quickly, but I think they were able to spoil if they were kept longer. Look at that car. Car with cars. Oh, beautiful colors here, look at this. We do in Poland 60, 80 in one day, but the good thing is that you have Christmas food on the yeah. Wow. Do you freeze them? Because you have hot country, right? You cannot just do it like us, put it in the garage and it's cold and frozen or oh, look at this, isn't this beautiful? Wow, colors are really getting golden. Oh, the connection here is pretty bad. What a struggle. There's more and more slower connection happening. Oh, 2 airplanes flying. It says full signal here, come on. We do freeze and defrost and then boil and it's going to be consumed. Oh yes. Oh, it must be amazing. Hello. Welcome. Haha. Soda-san. Here it says low reception. I'm tempted always for this corn pottage, corn soup. It's so yummy. beautiful Koyo. Beautiful Koyo. Yesterday, this company having the phone from did a survey. So I wrote, even though there's a full signal when I'm streaming YouTube, it says low connection or network congestion or something. And I wonder, will this improve or not? I don't even know if this is working now, and there's always some delay, right? With YouTube broadcasting. So it's just full signal, and the speed is low. And I hope when we move further it will get better. What phone brand? I have really old iPhone now, but I have also really new Sharp Aquos phone, which overheats in the summer. So I don't know what to use anymore. Nothing works well. I even sent it to the factory, and even the factory said, yeah, it overheats, sorry. But I paid so much money for it. Now I cannot buy anything that's Sharp. Goodbye, anything that's Sharp, including microwave ovens. Oh, maybe here the... Yeah, you know, I don't know, the thought. I just wanted to make videos, you know. And just by making video, the camera overheats. That was disappointing. Oh, it says unstable transmission again. Sorry. Full signal and unstable transmission. Hope this works. Does it stop? Does it lag? What is it doing? It says transmission is unstable due to the weak network connection. But I have full network connection now. I actually have heard Vivo X200 Pro is really good to photograph and processor. It picks up best quality of lighting. Yeah. It's really confusing in Japan because, you know, some of these phones do not exist here, and some of them are only used by that carrier, and some of them are only used by this carrier, and you cannot buy them anywhere else because there's some special model. As always, and you need a phone, you know, for basic stuff. You can see the video. Oh, maybe it's working. Maybe this message just comes and it doesn't matter. Maybe I just don't know. No one reports it because I never have lots of people here. I forgot about the carriers here. Most of them are unlocked. Yeah. Here they're all unlocked and locked, but mostly unlocked. And I really want an Android phone where I can put in a SD card inside, because on the SD card I have all my music. So when I go, I want to listen, you know, to something, and I don't know, I think 4 terabytes, 2 terabytes of music. So that's what I like. But if it's on another phone, you know, I cannot just take that SD card out because some phones do not have SD card input slot. Look at this. This is what just landed. My helicopter. I wish. Oh, did I tell you I went to do geocaching last weekend? Of course, in Tokyo, like this, and I visited Old Castle ruins, and I found the oldest geocache in Tokyo. It was so crazy. There was, of course, signal was weak, But I found this huge container in a bamboo forest that was never maintained. Finding a SD card slot with a new phone is like a unicorn. Well, Apple doesn't have it. Only Android have that. So I am stuck. But you know, I have my music, I have all my albums. I even have like the albums I listened when I was a child. I have everything. Everything. And sometimes, you know, I still get more. I get some Canadian music and movie music and some jazz. The oldest that's stunning. Yeah, it was, you know, the oldest that survived. It was from 2003 or something like that. And it was, you know, a nice hermetically sealed bucket attached to a tree inside of that forest with steel lines. So, you know, no flood will take it anywhere. And CMF Phone 2 Pro has SD card slot. It's nothing phone. Oh, that one. Aha, I've heard of the nothing one. Yeah. After the COVID, the phone started to cost like 3 times the price. Like a good phone is $1,000 here. Come on. I don't want to buy a desktop computer. I just want to buy a normal phone. I actually want to buy a desktop computer too, but I think the price must be crazy now. Nothing is cheap. Ah, beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. And I found a whole bunch of geocaches inside the castle, and I could see the castle moats like this. You know, it was so much fun. And then I just got tired and went home. And the parking was free, just for the castle. And the castle was free too. And full of nature. Yeah, laptop is easy to carry, but you know, I play games and I need like you know, a lot of power to calculate things, like simulations. You need a big desktop computer, 1000 watt, oh, and maybe more. I also want to try VR once and fly with VR, but I haven't think of buying. I'm ordering things little by little. Now I have my controllers for flight. Next, I think I'm gonna buy a keyboard. After keyboard, maybe a good monitor and then a desktop. But my old desktop still works. Can't complain. Cache king? No, I'm not a cache king. But I found many caches. Many. Yeah, if you go back on my channel, you can find the castle. There was no reception, very low reception in that castle walk, or the cache as well. So sometimes it was interrupted. That's a nice helicopter. It says again, transmission unstable. Okay, let's keep on going. Oh, there's an airplane that's gonna be taking off. Maybe. I'll take a look. How many geocaches are there in Venezuela? Have you already checked? You should start planting them. Maybe people will comment. You will found a geocaching community. Maybe you can get started with that helicopter instead. Yeah, you know, I should just skip the simulation. Oh, nothing. I think I think I think an airplane is gonna take off here. It's gonna be loud. No, I mean, helicopters are so scary. To fly an airplane is easy, but a helicopter, oh my gosh, it's like some kind of a. You try to steer a big dragon and it's not really responding like you want it to. It's really difficult. The worst in a helicopter is you cannot stay in one place, because then the air from the propellers pushed down will fly up and get sucked in, and you will lose lift, and that's it, you're falling off the sky. Oh, he's gonna take off now. Right there, spinning. Angel Falls. Yeah, the geocaches are located in interesting, beautiful areas more often, or some other areas which are points of interest. So it's always worth trying to explore. Oh, off he goes. Well, where is that noise going, right? He's like full throttle, but I don't hear anything. It's only loud when he's on the ground. All right, rising into the sky. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. With geocaches, you have to be like ninja. You go there, find it, open it so no one can see it, hide it again, like you found it, and log. And maybe you find inside some toys from different country. They have serial numbers, so you can track them where they go, and you can take funny photos with the toys and post them on the geocaching website, so the owner can know where they traveled. And after that, it's a lot of fun. After that, they go to another geocache. You can move them from one cache to another cache. They're called trackables. Yeah, trees look wonderful, like that one, this one. It's like painting. Remember, you were painting watercolors. You were painting the bird. I remember. Must have been some time ago. But they look nice. It's like you want to use oil paints to mix a lot of yellow. There are usually ducks here, but they're sleeping on the other shore over there. That's why it's so quiet. They come here from the north, where there is probably snow and cold. This is their vacation spot till spring. Oh, look. Nice colors here. Nice colors. Maple. Yes, I need to get back on it. I'm doing knitting and crochet. I see you have progressed to another hobby. You need to go to Canada and knit yourself a hat and a sweater. You could knit an outfit for a turtle. metal birds being attached to these kind of barriers. So they're just birds, and it looks funny, and it's a metal bird and stuff. And someone comes and puts on them little outfits because they knitted them. It becomes like a completely weird, strange hobby. And then you can take photos with these things dressed up. And every season, the person who knits changes the outfits. Can I count cleaning bunny poo as hobby? Apparently it's something oh my gosh, isn't that bad? Maybe you should have tried like a smaller animal, like a guinea pig. They poop less. Oh, but wait, you could make a fertilizer for plants from that poo. You could throw it in like a garden compost bin, and that thing would spoil and cook, and you could have a really rich soil when that's composted. Oh, they just built this house here. How about hedgehog? Do you have hedgehogs? I wonder if they poo as much as bunnies. Maybe the same. I've seen people having hedgehogs as pets, but I've never seen a hedgehog in Canada. Or I only seen it in Poland. When I was a kid, I found one. I've seen one in Japan, but they are in the pet stores here. I will bag it and hand it over to you for your. That would be a cool idea. When I worked in a garden in Canada, my neighbor had a compost, so I was cutting the lawn beside my neighbor's house, and I was working there. Like she paid me some money, but then we put the grass in the compost area. And then we layered that with some manure, and then we put more grass and stuff. So, and then sometimes we put dead leaves, and after a long time, that thing would really like completely spoil everything. Like the bacteria would eat everything up, and maybe put some of the earthworms in there too, because they like that stuff too. And in the winter, we opened that thing and did a little shuffle of that compost. It was hot. It was like you could see the steam coming out of it. It was like really, really active. So that must have been the best compost ever. Just imagine, like, you could grow potatoes and tomatoes on that, and wow. Super exciting. Exotic animals. Oh, I think I have a feeling that hedgehogs like cold climates, so they don't exist in Latin America. Since I've only seen few in Poland. Mutant potatoes. No, I mean, if you have rich soil, all you have to do is just cut the potato in a few pieces, throw it in the ground, and it's beautiful. Look at the beautiful colors here. Oh. Beautiful, golden. A little bit there too. If you have a nutrient-rich soil, it's the best. Imagine the mangoes growing out of that thing. Sweet and great to eat, I bet. Or apples, or pears, or cherries, or gooseberries. or blackberries, cucumbers, pumpkins. Cemetery, I don't go there because there's no phone reception. I go there and everything goes down. So I just walk where there is probable good reception, like here. I hope nothing has like stopped or disconnected. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for coming and have a nice evening. There's another beautiful tree here. Look at this. Oh. So take care. Bye for now. Scoping down.